Whether or not less is really more, there's a growing movement of people choosing less house. And I mean a lot less. Tiny home living has become a big movement. The market is projected to grow by over $3 billion globally over the next 4 years, with more than half of that increase happening here in the US and Canada as more people are giving up their larger homes, those McMansions, or their dream homes for homes that are 400 square feet or less. Our next guest, 23-year-old Bresha from Houston, Texas, did it. I actually came across this video in the midnight hour. I was scrolling, and then I saw her inside her bedroom, her tiny home. 2 weeks ago, it went viral. This was the moment Bresha's house was delivered last year. This audience, let's take a look.
They're 1 minute away.
This is so freaking exciting.
Guys, it's so cute. My tiny house is here.
Since then, Bresha has documented her tiny home journey on TikTok, which has nearly 14 million likes. She joins us now from Houston, Texas. Welcome to the show. Okay. Next month will be your 1 year in your tiny home.
Yes, ma'am.
How's it going?
It's going good.
It's going great.
I love it.
I love it. Okay, so for backstory, so the audience understand, you moved out of your parents' house. We have a picture of your parents. That's our family. The philosophy was you didn't want to spend too much on rent. You wanted to own something. You felt like you didn't need a big house. You also didn't need a big house payment. So you came across this tiny house where you were shopping online. Where do you find it?
Well, I've always wanted a tiny house. I used to watch Tiny Home. I forgot exactly what it is.
Yeah, I love
Tiny
it.
Home Nation on Netflix, and I was like, that would be so nice to live in. And I always have said I don't want to live in an apartment because I don't want to be paying towards something that's never going to be mine.
Right. Okay.
And so me and my mom one day were looking, and I got pre-approved, and then we went there in November of 2023 to go and tour the homes. And then
that had to be a quick tour.
They give you a map, and there's like tons of them. It's like a lot full of tiny homes.
Because I told you in the commercial break, I am obsessed with this because I mean, 50 Cent has this huge mansion he bought from Mike Tyson. He had a quote where he said he looked down at the hallway so far, he didn't care what was on the other end of it. And he said even though he could afford a mansion, he thinks, what is the point?
Yeah.
Your tiny home's 399 square feet. We have the clip of you giving a home tour. Let's take a look.
I live in a tiny house, and this is my official tour. Let's come take a look inside. You first walk into the right, you'll enter the living room. One of my most favorite things about this house is that it comes with a built-in fire. It actually projects heat like it's not fake. First thing people say when they come inside of my tiny house is, how in the heck do you have full-size appliances? They did an incredible job with the layout of this kitchen, because look at how many storage places there are. Instead of doing the normal stackable washer and dryer, I chose to make half of it a pantry, and the other half I got a washer and dryer combo. We're not done yet. If you keep walking straight, it leads to a whole another room. This room right here is my beauty room slash closet slash honey's room. And you're probably wondering where I sleep, so let's take you upstairs to my loft area. A lot of people wonder when I sit up in my bed if I hit my head on the ceiling, and I'm here to show you that I do not. I actually have some room.
Oh my God. Okay. All right, here's the deal. Now, I can hear this audience change. When I said tiny home at first, you were all judgy. Now you're like, okay, so I'm gonna even make you more envious of her wise decision. Full-size appliances, including fridge, stove, and washer and dryer. Full-size shower. You have several storage cabinets you were flaunting on us. Bedroom fits a queen-size bed, and your dog Honey is there too.
Yeah.
So by the numbers, you pay $865 a month. The median gross rent in Houston in 2019 and 2023, $1,313. That's according to the U.S. Census. So you're saving a lot, and that house is beautiful. It's a beautiful house.
Thank you.
Okay. Now let's get to the downsides. What's the hardest challenge?
Honestly, okay. It's really, that's not the downside, because it's really not that bad. At times, it takes me 7 seconds to walk from my bed to my stairs.
Okay, so
That's like the only thing. I would say,
well, you are okay. So you're 5'3".
I'm 5'3".
And your ceiling there is what?
it's 3 foot 6 inches.
Okay. But you said that doesn't bother you.
It
at all.
doesn't bother me. It's
Okay.
really not that bad.
All right, and you go in and out of there, and you're full-size shower, because at the end of the day, you're sleeping in your bed.
That's the only time I really go up there besides like reading my Bible. I read in the little chair, but I can just sit.
And your mom is here. Your parents are here. Your tiny home is on their property?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
It's our family property.
It's your
her
family,
property
so
too.
it's your family property, so you don't even have to worry about property taxes, I guess. 'Cause
Well,
you're there.
it's $3.99 square foot, so I don't have to pay property taxes anyway. It's like part of an RV park model home, so that's
It's like
fine.
having an RV. So, Mom, do you get to visit? Or do you say, Bresha, come visit us?
She's 300 feet away from us, so.
But she only has 300 square feet. So, housewarmings happen in the bigger house, I'm assuming.
You know, we've had a lot of people at her house, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Wow.
We had
At both.
Her mom said at and in.
Uh-huh.
And she's saving money. Bresha's not going away. She's staying with us. Our next guest went from 3,000 square foot to this tiny home on wheels, and now they're creating a community of tiny homes. Would you buy in after the break? Tune in every Tuesday to get exclusive deals on the things I'm obsessed with. The Tam Fam never pays full price. Go to shoptamfam.com now.